Cobra Kai Studio. I'm your host, Danielson, and today's going to be a new video. It is a fan theories video, but the comment's coming in from Kenny Valdivia, and this is going to have to be something different. This is going to be a what-if theory, and his comment says, awesome theories. I would love for you to make a what-if theories from Season 3. For example, topics like, if Hawk never broke Dimitri's arm, if Johnny showed up to see Robbie with Bobby, if everyone objected to not feed Clarence to the Cobra, if Sam and Miguel did not intervene in the fight against Kreese. Like, seriously, they shouldn't have. I'm surprised Amanda did not forbid her from going there, for example, taking her keys from her and say, no, you guys got her as is. Your father and Johnny are handling it. It is just fine. Same with Carmen. When Sam picked up Miguel, she should have said, no, Mickey, you're not going there. Johnny is handling it. You're going to get hurt worse than showing up there. That is very interesting, Kenny. And I've never thought of making what-if theories. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. We're going to start off with that first one. What if Hawk never broke Dimitri's arm? I could see this playing out a few different ways. I could have seen it like, if Hawk never broke his arm, he might not have got pushed by himself, manner, to understand he was doing wrong. Now, just hear me out. Now, I'm not saying that Hawk never would have left Cobra Kai, but it might not have happened as quick, if you know what I mean. Like, think about if that arm-breaking scene was left till the last fight. Then we would have seen him break Dimitri's arm at the end of the fight. They would have never been friends. The two wouldn't have teamed up. Now, of course, Season 3 would have played out a hell of a lot different if that happened. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not happy that Dimitri got his arm broke, because, no one wants to get their arm broke. But I'm happy it played out the way it did, because now we got Hawk back on the good side. Now, I liked Hawk in Cobra Kai, but I also felt like Hawk needed to be with Miguel. Them two were, a great friendship. But not just them. Dimitri and Hawk were a hell of a friendship that just couldn't be destroyed, Like, I felt like it needed to come back at some point. Like, I've stated this in plenty of my other videos, but I figured it would be Season 4 that this happened. So that's why I can kind of conclude that the what if he didn't break his arm, I don't think Hawk would be switched over just yet. Maybe, but I don't know. Now, for the next one, I kind of feel like this one would have played a huge role with Robbie if Johnny would have showed up with Bobby to see him. Because I feel like that was Robbie kind of giving his dad, not exactly the final chance, if you know what I mean, but one of his final chances, basically, before he kind of said, you know what, screw my dad. I'm going to go train with Kreese, and all that other stuff happened, I kind of feel like things would have been different if Johnny might have showed up there with Bobby. Because Robbie was really looking forward to him to actually show up finally. He actually thought, for once he was actually going to show up. Now, yes, of course, Johnny does go and see Robbie later in the season, but it was too late. I feel like I think he waited too long, and it just got to that point that it was too late, and there was nothing else that could be done about it. Robbie had already kind of made up his mind of who he is and where he was going with things. Unfortunately, now we know Robbie's with Kreese. He's a full-blown Cobra Kai now. Where's that going to lead into Season 4? But I do think if Robbie would have seen his dad, it might have played out just a little bit different. Maybe a lot different, but I know at least a little bit different. Things would have kind of played out different, I think. Let me know what you think. This one I've also really been puzzled about. What if everyone objected to feeding Clarence to the Cobra? Would that have caused Kreese to be like, okay, well, I don't know. What would Kreese have done? Would Kreese have got rid of every student? Because I don't think he would have. Would he had to change what the meaning was? Would he had to... obviously, I think if he had objected to feeding Clarence, he would have still done it. He would have still done it and been like, okay, y'all got to, toughen up or whatever be the case. I feel like that's where we would have seen Kreese come in and be like, okay, y'all can't do this. You got to be Cobra Kais. You got to be no mercy. You got to show no fear. You can't be pansies, pussies, whatever you want to call it. I do think that that's something Kreese would have done, and I think Kreese would have still fed Clarence to the Cobra. Even if they all objected. Now, I think that would have been where he would have had an issue winging out who needed to go and whatever, but I do think that would have played out a little bit interesting too. I'm not exactly sure what would have happened if they all objected to feeding Clarence, because we know that the group that did got removed from Cobra Kai. Kreese was just like, you know what, no. So that's interesting. And I really like this idea, Kenny. Definitely anybody that has any more what-if theories, like I think I'm going to come up with a couple of what-if theories myself now, because I never thought of doing what-if theories. But if you have some what-if theories, feel free to comment. I'll make a video about them as well. I have quite a bit of videos I have made now. I just got to figure out how to get them all edited in time and uploaded, because y'all are killing in the comments, man. I'm telling y'all, like, keep up the badass work, guys. Y'all are killing the comments with these fan theories, and I can't wait to get them all made. You know, like I might have to make some longer mixed fan theory videos so we can kind of get them all compiled as a group. But at a minimum, each theory will get at least 5 minutes of talking. So maybe a 30-minute video will be 6 theories. But I just want to try to get everybody's theories out there because y'all have some crazy ass theories that are so badass, and I can't wait to, you know, share what I talked about them. And there's some I still haven't got to yet that I'm like, damn, I got to make a theory on that one because that's epic. So definitely keep killing the comments, guys. Y'all are rocking it for sure. And the next one was, if Sam and Miguel did not intervene in the fight against Kreese. I kind of think if that didn't happen, I don't know, because Daniel is one to hold true to his teachings from Mr. Miyagi. So I don't know that he wouldn't have followed through with kicking Kreese through that window. But boy, he sure seemed damn set on doing so. He even like basically got the okay from Johnny, and like it was about to go down. And then Sam and Miguel show up. I think if they wouldn't have intervened, I think Daniel might have kind of lost it there and actually not showed mercy. I think Daniel would have actually fought like a Cobra there for a minute, and I think he would have kicked Kreese through the window. But if you know Kreese, you know that's what Kreese was secretively wanting. He wanted Daniel to show no mercy. He wanted Daniel to reveal his, like, I guess, darker side, as we can call it for right now. But Daniel didn't do that. Sam and Miguel came in and, you know, kind of stopped it, you know, from happening. Now, how could that have been played out? Yeah, obviously, like how you said, you know, Amanda could have put a stop to Sam going. Miguel's mom, Carmen, could have put a stop to Miguel going. A lot of things played out in a really weird way, but they did end up still going. And unfortunately, I say unfortunately, because I kind of wanted to see Kreese get kicked through the glass. I wanted to see an epic, full-blown fight. It was so badass. That moment was just so unexpected and intense to see Kreese, Johnny, Daniel, all fighting. A little bit of Robbie in there. Robbie caught me off guard, too. I didn't expect Robbie to fight his dad. That was like, wow. That's when you know that things have really gotten serious between him and his dad. But that's really interesting. You know, I really like this what-if theory. So I really appreciate it, Kenny, for commenting this. This is a really badass theory idea as well. Because I've never thought of a what if. Like, what if things didn't happen? Like, you know, we had a lot of interesting theories and ideas that we didn't see get played out in Season 3. And, you know, they could still get played out in Season 4. Some of these theories that we had such a long time to build, you know, as Christopher Barnett, a.k.a. C19, me and him had talked about. You know, we had so long to think about theories that we kind of overshot what to expect in Season 3, and I think a lot of our theories actually might play out in Season 4 still. It's just like we had so much time to come up with all these epic things that we kind of writ our own story without really thinking about it. And we're expecting all of this, and we only got to see the tip of the iceberg, basically, in Season 3. And now there's still so much more to expect in Season 4, like with certain cast members returning, certain scenes to play out that didn't even come close to playing out in Season 3. So, you know, there's a lot to still expect. But, yeah, I want to say thank you to everyone. I appreciate every one of your support. I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate all the likes, the shares, whatever you guys do. I appreciate it. I mean, you are all a part of Cobra Kai Studio. We are all one huge community. And, yeah, and as I always say, we're all badasses. I'll see you on the next one, everyone. Have a good one. Actually, I don't always say we are all badass. I always say stay badass, but you get the point. We're all badasses, and we all can accept that title. Have a good one, everyone.